The idea here is that you come in not to do something quickly and get a paper and get a grant and get tenure. You come here to do something different. I'm Gabriel Victora, and I'm the head of the Laboratory of Lymphocyte Dynamics. We want to try to understand the process by which antibodies are made and how it is that they become so effective. For example, you get invaded by a pathogen. Your B cells that are specific for that pathogen wake up and they start making antibodies. Process that we work on that's called the germinal center is like a boot camp for these B cells. They see this pathogen and they start iterating and changing their antibodies until they become much better at recognizing these invaders. And when they're really good at doing this, this is when they can attach to these invaders and neutralize them. We know well how to make vaccines for pathogens that are easy to vaccinate against. But there are some pathogens where it doesn't quite work like that. We can make vaccines for flu, for example, but you have to take them every year. And that's because we don't know how to make the immune system make exactly the right type of antibody that would be effective against these. So part of what we work on is how could you possibly coax the system into making the exact antibody you need to be effective. We run a very close lab. I spend the whole day running back and forth between benches and asking, looking over people's shoulder and asking, what's that gel or what's that fax plot on your computer? I think when your real learning you do is at the bench, working with people who know how to do things and learning how to really think about problems with the experimental viewpoint in mind. I got into science a bit by accident. I was a classical pianist. I got overworked by practicing and decided that I could try something different. Music, especially classical music, will give you a sense of discipline that you have to just work on a problem a lot and repeatedly until the solution comes up. What I like about science is just trying to understand how nature works. Nature is very complex and very beautiful, and being there at the forefront trying to understand some aspect of things that you find particularly interesting is a great job, I think. If this is relevant for human health, even better.